Hello guys, this is What About Nintendo, and today I'm here for another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking all about my experiences on YouTube. I recently hit the 2-year mark for how long I've been making content on my channel. It's been a great ride. There's been good, there's been bad, and there's a lot to go over for the future. So let's get right on into it. So guys, this is, just for clarification, this is actually the second time we're recording this, because the first time I accidentally permanently deleted the video file, so all that had was audio, so I decided to redo it. It was kind of a mess last time. I kind of just rambled on for forever. I'm going to try to keep it a little bit shorter this time, more precise. I got my points here. Last time I just kind of went off the top of my head, but I think that was good because that kind of gave me the plans to actually, know what I was going to talk about instead of just going out and making a hard outline before I even really knew. Like, this let me, figure out what I actually wanted to say, and then I can say it better the next time. So that's just a learning experience. Just gonna mark that down as a learning experience. But yeah. Now we're gonna start off with the bad stuff about YouTube because we want to get the nasty bad stuff out of the way so we can get into the good stuff and end on a high note. And there's really not that much bad stuff to talk about, as the good definitely outweighs the bad on YouTube, or else why would I be doing this job? So let's start off with the first one, and that is YouTube does not care about creators. They do not care about creators one bit. They may tell you that they care about you, and they may tell you that they want to help you, but really they only care about how much money you're going to make them. This is ridiculously obvious. Every time they do anything, it seems to be to the detriment of creators. It seems to only be in order to make them more money. Like, they do not care about us, especially smaller YouTubers. Oh, they love bigger YouTubers. Oh, they love them. Oh, they love them for sure, because guess what? Those guys are making them millions and millions of dollars. Smaller YouTubers, they couldn't care less. They could not care less about us. It's way too obvious. They haven't even monetized my channel. It's been past the end of June. I've had mine up for since March for them to monetize it. And they haven't done it yet. Like, it's apparently obvious this is not a high priority for them. They're Google, they're actually owned by Alphabet company, which is one of the most wealthiest companies in the entirety of the world. And yet they can't hire some people to get this moving faster than 3 months. Like, it's bullshit. Like, don't give me that excuse. Like, it's dumb. You don't care enough. That's why you're not getting it fast enough. So that is one detriment. It says obvious that YouTube does not care about creators, and they're not really there to help you when you need them. But second is, it takes a lot of time to get going on YouTube. It takes forever. I've been doing this for 2 years, and let me tell you, I'm nowhere near to making this my full-time job. I'm getting there, and you guys, your support has been amazing. I'm super happy with it, and once they actually monetize me, I can be making some decent money, but I'm nowhere near living on this. I could, if I moved out right now, I'm living in my parents' house right now because I can't afford it, but even if they monetize me today, if I moved out, I would go broke. I would be homeless. I would be begging for food. I don't even know. I'd barely be able to pay enough money to buy food, even if I didn't own a house. So that's just not, it takes a while to get going, which it's a problem, but it's one that I think can be overcome. But the third one is that you often work far too much, and you never really get a true vacation. And what I'm talking about is when you work at home, at least for me, I never stop thinking about work. Every waking moment, I'm thinking about work. And if I'm not thinking about work, or if I'm not doing work, then I'm thinking that I should be doing work. Like, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. If I'm eating with my family, I'm thinking about work. If I'm playing video games, I'm thinking, I should stop playing these video games. I should stop watching this anime. I should go work. Like, even if I've worked 8, 10, 12 hours in a single day, as soon as I stop work, I'm like, I'm being lazy. I'm getting too lazy. I'm not working enough. And even when I'm on vacation, like if it's a day off or if it's the weekend, I don't typically do as much content on the weekend. I'm like, man, I could be doing content right now. I could be making a video right now. I could be thinking about a video right now. Like, there's just it's never stopping. Even when I went to Galveston to a beach condo and had a great time, like when I was there, I was like, what if I vlogged this? What if I recorded this and posted a channel update? And I didn't. And you know why I didn't? It's because I didn't want every waking moment of my entire life to turn into work. Even though I love doing YouTube and I love working, which is why every waking moment I'm thinking about it, like, you need a break. Like, you really do. And like, it's really hard to get a break when you work at home. And lastly is, you have to do everything by yourself. Unless you are big enough to where you can hire a team, or you're fortunate enough that you have people around you who work for free or very cheap, you have to do everything by yourself. Imagine every part of a business. You got the CEO, you got the president, you got the stockholders, you got the distributors, you got the people at the counters, you got the people, you know, stocking the shelves. You got everything. It depends, you know, imagine you're running a store. You got the people who stock, you got the people at the register, you got everything. Imagine that, but you're doing everything. Like, you are the one having to worry about the bills, you're the one having to worry about equipment failure, you're the one having to worry about video ideas, you're the one having to worry about recording, you're the one having to worry about editing, you're the one having to worry about performing, you know. You're the one having to worry about making video tags and promotion, and every single aspect is done by you and you alone, and there's no one to help you. That's just my experience. Like, I have no one to help me with this stuff, which leads in to the good. I'm going to use this as a segue topic to lead into the good, because while I have to do everything by myself, I get to do everything by myself. So we're getting into the good here. This is the double-edged sword, because while it puts a lot of work and a lot of pressure on you, you get to do anything any way you want. You get to be your own boss. If you want to take a day off, you take a day off. If you want to sleep in, you sleep in. If you want to work insane hours, then you work those insane hours. If you decide you want a certain type of video to be done, you can do that type of video. If you want to invest in lighting, you can invest in lighting. But if you want to invest in a new camera, you can invest in that. Like, whatever you want to do, you can do it. You make your own schedule, you make your own plans, you make your own content, and you don't have to worry about some uppity bullshit like some company hierarchy that doesn't really understand how things work. You don't have to worry about stockholders who own, you know, a bunch of old dudes who don't understand how your actual industry works. You understand how it works because you're the one doing everything, and you can make it exactly how you want it to be. You have total control. I personally am a control freak. I love being in control. If something's not in control, I get very anxious. I get very upset if something is not under my control. So doing YouTube is great because I can do everything exactly how I want it, and that's very great. This kind of leads into the second point, and that is you can do whatever type of content you like. If you've watched my channel for any period of time, you know it's grown, it's changed, it's evolved constantly. From where it was at the beginning, I didn't even have a face cam. All I did is talk about videos. I made like 4 videos a day. I just talked about news. Like, that's all I did. I took a news topic and I made a video on that. It was very low editing quality. Like, it was just a picture or two and some music. Like, that's all it was. It was just me talking in my garage with a pair of, you know, built-in microphone and some headphones. So that's all it was. And then I started adding live stream. I started adding gameplay. I started adding, you know, live, just stuff where I talked with you guys live. I started adding all this stuff, drawing videos, top 5 videos, that cool new Smash video that I did where I did product reviews, which was very heavily edited. I worked very hard on that. If you could check that out, it's up in the eye. So like, I do a lot of different content, and I plan on doing a lot more content, but we'll get into that later in the plans for the future part. So yeah, you can do whatever you want. Third good thing is that you get to meet a lot of cool people. I get to meet all of you guys. Right now we're at about 1,300 subscribers. Right now when I'm currently recording this, I'm a 1 subscriber away from 1,300 subscribers. That means I get to meet 1,300 really cool, awesome people who subscribe to me. I get to talk to them in the comments. I get to talk to them in Discord, on Twitter, and you know, everywhere that you guys are. I talk to you and hang out. Not only that, but I've met some cool other YouTubers like Monolith Gaming, Andre's Restart, Lazy James, Mandy Lee Plays. A lot of different people that I've met. If I didn't mention your name, I'm sorry. This is just a lot of people. So, like, I get to meet all these awesome people, and I get to work with them side by side. And this leads into the fourth topic. That is super fulfilling. This is the most fulfilling job I've ever done in my life. Like, before I was doing YouTube, Like, I didn't do anything. Like, I sat around and I literally did nothing. I slept in until like 3, and then I got up and like I played video games, and then I went back to bed. Like, I did not have a life. Like, I had no life, like, at all. I didn't do anything. My life meant nothing. Like, I didn't help anybody. I didn't help myself. I didn't do anything. And then I started getting like a blog, and I like got motivated to actually do something with my life instead of just being just a pathetic scumbag, just doing nothing, just feeding off my parents and eating all their food and helping no one in any way. So I stopped doing that, and I started doing a blog, and that led into YouTube, and that's led it in now. So, and this is the most fulfilled point I've had in my entire life. Like, I actually have stuff to do. I actually have people to hang out with and stuff. So it's really awesome in that way. Let's move on to the plans for the future. And my first plan for the future is something you may have noticed in this video, or you may not have. That is, I'm trying to make eye contact with you guys. Something that's kind of hard. There's just two reasons. One, it's hard to remember that you guys are the camera. It's hard to remember that this is your eyes. Like, that's where you are. It's hard to remember that. It's really hard. So, like, sometimes I'll just look around or I'll be focused on something because I'm essentially talking to myself sitting in my room. It's hard to sometimes you forget that you're actually talking to a person, on the other side of the screen. You're gonna look at them. Also, second, I'm super shy. In my entire life, almost 19 years that I've been alive, I don't look people in the eyes when I talk to them. I look like this. I just look at other things. I look at my phone while I talk. I don't like eye contact. I never have. Probably never will. So I don't use eye contact much, and so something I've been trying to do is eye contact, because I noticed like when I do my videos, it's kind of awkward when you don't look people in the eyes, so I've been trying to do that. Second, more energy. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been trying to make more energetic in this video. I really want to get a sit-stand desk, that way I can stand up and talk with you guys and be able to move around and really get that energy out, because, well, number two, it's just healthy, but it also gets more energetic, and I think it would be more entertaining that way. And sometimes to get down in the dumps, and you're just like, oh, I don't really feel like it. It's gotta be energetic anyway, so I've been trying to do that, get that energy in, that hype up in there. And number three is better editing, because I've noticed by watching a lot of other people, is that my editing sucks. Like, I'm just gonna be frank with you, a lot of my editing sucks. Now, this isn't one of those videos where I'm trying to do a lot of edits. This is just a channel update, so I'm not doing that much editing. But for like real like high quality stuff, like I'm trying to do with that Smash video I was talking about earlier, where that Smash product video, I was trying to do a lot of editing. So the first half of that's very edited. The second half I didn't have time, so I kind of ran out of time. And plus that was an experimental video, I didn't really know how well it would do. So I didn't know if I wanted to put a lot of time into that. But more editing is definitely something I need to do, and getting a better editing software will help, but they're so freaking expensive. I cannot afford one. But I've been getting deep into the workings of Wondershare Filmora, and I've learned a lot of ways to get around the lack of features and actually feel pretty competent with that software and get some cool edits in. So you'll notice some of that in that Smash video. If you haven't checked it out, you should. Number four, more varied content. Now, you guys know I already try to do a lot of creative content, like top fives and the product reviews and the drawing videos. I want to do more of that. I want to do more of that kind of varied content. One of the things I really like to do is I would love to be like the lead singer in a band. I also write music. Like, I write lyrics, and I also am good at writing music itself as well. So I want to get like somebody who can play drums and play the guitar or something like that. Make a little band, do some albums and stuff, put those up on YouTube and iTunes and all that kind of stuff. Do something like that. That would be really cool. Just more creative, more entertaining stuff. Maybe something like skits. Like, I did those skits, but those were just very low quality ones. I just kind of did them, like I came up with an idea and I executed it the same day. Like, I want to do just like a big skit so I really get an idea and I really have like good production quality, so something like that. And just more videos in general. So I feel like I get lazy sometimes and I just like coffee talk and gaming live streams and then a video, like 2 videos a week. I want to do like a video, like I'm trying to do like Monday through Saturday. That's supposed to be my schedule. I don't do videos that much, and a lot of it's because it takes so much time. Because I think I'm going to try to do at least like 3 videos a week now, along with my live streams, because live streams take so long. And videos take so long. Editing takes so long. Thinking of ideas takes so long. Everything takes so long. So I would love to do that. But finally, my my final like hope for the future and plan for the future is getting a co-host. I really want a co-host, somebody who, you know, I can scoot over here and just sit right next to me, somebody who can be there all the time. I love it when we do the Fire Emblem streams with Pedro, just sitting here right here and recording with me. So that's something I really want to do. Or, you know, a whole team of people, somebody who can help me with video ideas, somebody who can help me with editing, tags, you know, titles, thumbnails, somebody who could help me with this and not just have to take on everything by myself. Of course, I would still be the boss, so I'd be able to tell them what to do, so I'd still get the good, you know, being my own boss. But I don't have to have the bad of having to do everything by myself. So something like that. Plus, I just feel like it's better to have a dynamic of two people. Somebody you can bounce your ideas off, bounce your jokes off of. They can have their own jokes. It's just more entertaining that way. So getting co-host would be awesome. Like, I have all these friends, like Andre's Restart, Monolith Gaming, all those people I mentioned, like, but they're all over, like, really far away from me. And it's great doing, like, the podcast with them over, like, you know, the internet. But it'd be great if we could, like, just sit down together and play games, like, in real life, just, like, in a live stream. It would be dope. So, something like that is definitely something I want to get. But I'm going to stop talking now, because it's been a while. This video is dragging on pretty long, but I feel like I tried to get out everything I wanted to say. So, if you watched to the end of the video, thank you for watching. Let me know that you watched all the way to the end of the video by using that code name banana down in the comments if you watched all of this. It would really make my day if you did watch all of it and you put that code word banana down there. It would just, I would just be so happy. So please do that. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this Monday through Saturday. Gaming live streams Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and Coffee Talk Monday through Friday, where I talk with you guys for about 45 minutes to an hour about the latest Nintendo news. Thank you guys all for watching. I'll see all you guys later on What About Nintendo. Bye!